So looking a little bit deeper into the music applications, we found that Pandora remains the clear leader in music applications, and that nearly half of all smartphone owners have the app on their phone currently, whether they use it very frequently or not. Notably, rival music streaming service Spotify ranks near the bottom with only 9% adoption, but of course that music service just launched in the summer of last year, and so we do expect Spotify to move up the ranks throughout the year, and that it might be a different picture in the third quarter of 2012, looking at this space again. Now, MySpace still ranks among the top music applications, but this is likely due to its crossover appeal. MySpace also offers video, offers gaming, and of course, also that social network experience that users have come to correlate with MySpace. And notably, MySpace is also the most deleted application of these music applications. So 11% of all smartphone owners download and then ultimately delete the MySpace application. And looking into the demographics here, as you might imagine, the use of mobile music applications strongly correlates with age, such that younger respondents are far more likely than older respondents to use a music application. But perhaps less expected from a demographic perspective is the fact that women are more likely than men to use one of these mobile music applications as well. So we have 74% of women reported using at least one of these applications compared to only 67% of men. Now, if we take a look at music application use by platform, the overall usage trends on tablets do follow smartphone music app use pretty closely, with Pandora, Amazon MP3, Yahoo Music, all ranking near the top of the list. But it's also clear that music app usage is higher on smartphones than it is on tablets at this point. And when you look at the decrease moving from the smartphone to the tablet platform, there's about a 40% drop in usage of these music applications. The most dramatic difference between usage on these different platforms is for Shazam, which requires the consumer to hold the device up to the radio or other music source to identify songs, which is definitely an on-the-go type of application, and thus more suited to smartphones than to tablets. But interestingly, Shazam has made some recent announcements that they will be, and have already rolled out actually, some integration with TV advertisements and TV shows, so that users can Shazam a TV show or an advertisement, and can either have that a song playing on the TV recognized by Shazam, or that actual video clip, and then relevant content will be served on the device. And since we know that tablet usage is generally used at home, we're expecting to possibly see an uptick in Shazam use by tablet owners as well by the end of the year. So among consumers who do use music applications or have used a music application in the past, we asked a series of follow-up questions diving into these various activities that they could do related to these applications. And we found that 1 in 5 music app users purchased a single or an album after hearing it in the music application. And what's so significant about this finding is that the ability for many of these apps to satisfy the consumer's desire to purchase that song or album immediately is satisfied by these functions. And then if you look, nearly as many users that are engaging in that activity are also recommending music using their social networks. They're also engaging directly with artists through these applications, and so they're not necessarily just straightforward music applications. They're really enabling a variety of activities that's engaging the consumer with this content. demographically speaking, income is really the key factor here behind the purchase of music albums and singles especially. We found that respondents that came from a household that had a total household income of $75,000 to $100,000 a year were much more likely to have purchased music after hearing it through an application.